Hello and welcome back to the box office breakdown of the weekend of April 29th through May 1st. This weekend looks a lot like last weekend, but there is one new movie that made it into the top 10. So we're going to cover that and all your number ones on your favorite streaming services. So stay tuned. Alright guys, before we get going on the top 10, please do me a favor if you're new to my channel. Please hit like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel a lot. Pushes my algorithms up so more people get to see this type of content if you do dig this kind of content. So hopefully you do because you're here. So let's get to it. Alright, at the box office, the number one is the same as last week, which is The Bad Guys. The Bad Guys pulled in another $16.1 million at the box office. Top in the charts, so that is a big hit for Universal Pictures. Next up is Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2. It's still doing very well. It made another $11.3 million at the box office. Number 3, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore pulled in another $8.3 million at the box office. So that's doing well for Warner Brothers. And up next is number 4 is The Northmen. Made $6.3 million at the box office. I've heard good things about The Northmen. Haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I hear it's super violent, but really good. Speaking of really good, this is the thing I really want to get out there and see. At number 5, this was number 6 last week, so it went up just a little bit, so I'm pumped, is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Made another $5.5 million at the box office. So that is literally a 2.2% increase from last week. So instead of continuing to drop like most people, this one went up. So, I mean, the play that this thing is getting in the cinemas, I'm really excited for. So I hope it's as good as I am hoping that it is. So cannot wait. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments, because in the entire top 10, there's 2 films that I want to see a lot, and that's number 1. And the one at number 6 is the one I want to see also, which is The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. It actually went up from last week. It was number 7 last week, and now it's back up just a little bit. Made another $3.93 million at the box office, and I'll tell you why I'm adding that extra 3 right there. So it's doing quite well. It's at about 90 million so far. I have a feeling it's going to come very close to that 100 million mark, so I hope it sticks around long enough to get there. And at number 7 is the Nicolas Cage film, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, y'all. Was that Nicolas Cage or more like Doc Brown? Anyway, it made $3.92 million at the box office. So I wanted to make sure you could see why it was just a little bit lower. So 3.92 at the box office. It's doing okay. It's only made about 13 million so far. So, you know, back in the heyday, Nick Cage could do no wrong and he would set some records, but I think he's on a trajectory that's, you know, it's respectable, but I think his days of dominating the box office could be over, which is a bummer because I like me some Nick Cage, y'all. Still sounds like Doc Brown. All right, here is the new entry to the top 10 this week. At number 8, it's called Memory, and it made $3.1 million at the box office. Now, if you want to know what Memory's all about, I'll give you a little breakdown. It's a Liam Neeson movie, y'all. In fact, I just watched Taken 2 over the weekend. I had not seen Taken 2 yet. It was really good. It was like almost as good as the first film. So now I want to see the third one. So here is Memory with Liam Neeson. It's an assassin for hire, go figure. He finds that he has become a target after he refuses to complete a job for a dangerous criminal organization. A remake of the 2003 Belgian film The Memory of a Killer. So if you're into those Liam Neeson action films, which I tend to enjoy, there you go. It's at number 8 though, so that's pretty low on the list. This could be another one of those aging actor things. I think we all love Liam Neeson, but is Liam Neeson as an ass kicker still what audiences are wanting to go out and see? Doesn't look like it, according to the box office. And at number 9 is the Mark Wahlberg film Father Stu, pulled in another $2.2 million. And number 10 is Morbius, pulling in another $1.5 million at the box office for Columbia Pictures. So that is your top 10 at the box office for the weekend of April 29th through May the 1st. So let's head on over to your favorite streaming services and see what's number one. And over here on the streaming services, beginning with Netflix, as we do, is 365 Days This Day. It's a film by director Barbara Bailaus. I've never actually heard of this film, but it brought a lot of people over to Netflix to check that out and make it number one. Number one on HBO was Marlon Wayans Presents The Headliners. So that's topping the charts over there. No surprise again, Disney still has Turning Red at number one over there. Amazon Prime is Wrath of Man with Jason Statham. I cannot wait to check this out. It just looks like such a great Statham film. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm definitely going to get over there and check that sucker out. Paramount Plus has a big action adventure film at the top, which is Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. Over there on Hulu, we got The Batman, number one over there. And top of the charts on Amazon, this is the paid portion of Amazon, iTunes, and Vudu, is Uncharted, Tom Holland's film. So Tom Holland's film just left the top 10, and boom, it bounces right into the streaming services and tops them at number one. That is no surprise, since he was just topping all of those last week with Spider-Man No Way Home. Speaking of Spider-Man No Way Home, the last one we have is Google Play. Over on Google is Spider-Man No Way Home. So Tom's having a really good weekend, y'all. All right, guys, that is going to do it for the weekend of April 29th through the 1st for the top 10 at the box office and the number ones on these streaming services. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Again, if you are new to my channel, please hit like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, guys. So until next week, I'll catch you later.